Another amazing day in paradise. Yippee-ki-yay, Cowboys up. It's D here again to share the Cowboys path with y'all. Saddle up, it's gonna be a wild ride. Here's a knee slapper for y'all. Where do milkshakes come from? Nervous cows. Wait for it. Yeah! Life is like a rodeo. Bull spit happens, but we can all learn to enjoy the ride. Today's bull spit: how to control anger. Are you easily annoyed by others? Do you find it hard to forgive others who you feel have wronged you in some way? Are you still angry, holding on to things people did to you in the past? Are you a person who wants to get even when someone harms you? Someone said, "Cowboy, I'm so tired of being angry. It's exhausting. Make it stop." I get it. Been there. Had lots of anger. It's gone now. Anger is fear. It's okay. We all get scared when we care and love something or someone. Being angry is never about anyone else. It's all about us. It's an inside job. When we are angry, we are calling for love. Please love me. Bring it in. Come here. Let's hug it out. I got you. Anger is simply a request for more love. Y'all hear that? Sounds like freedom. Yeah! Robert G. Ingersoll said, "Anger is the wind which blows out the lamp of the mind." Buddha said, "Holding on to anger is like grasping a hot coal with the intent of throwing it at someone else. You are the only one who gets burned." Anger is an unconscious emotion that arises without you thinking about it. It just shows up without permission. Mr. Anger, can you call first before you come next time? Anger comes from the inability to express yourself. Being angry is like buying rat poison and feeding it to yourself. Anger never resolves. You injure yourself more than the person you are upset with, taking you further away from the amazing life you deserve. Anger also represents pain somewhere in our life, something we have not accepted about ourselves, being directed outward to take the attention off ourselves, a way of avoiding. Anger is a sign of pain within spilling outward, and it will always find its way out. Many hold on to their anger for years. It's slowly killing them, affecting their health. If you're always angry and raging, there is something from your childhood or the past that needs attention so it can be healed, guys. Anger is much like a sickness. The great news is it's curable. Anger is a decision we make. It's a choice. No one else can make us angry. The way we respond to external circumstances is up to us. It takes a great amount of awareness and self-control to release anger when it shows up. This is what we're going to work on. Anger is not good or bad. What matters most is how you use your anger. Are you using it to make the world better or worse? Is it building you up or tearing you down? Are you hurting others or helping others? Anger has so many levels, ranging from mild annoyances to rage. Anger comes from a lack of totality understanding, the illusion of separation, seeing only a piece of the whole, your personal slice of the pie, separating one slice from the whole pie. No matter how you cut it, it's still a piece of the whole pie. It's like a drop of water trying to separate himself from the ocean. It can't be done. Besides, the drop of water is much more powerful with the ocean than it would be alone. Understanding the world, yourself, and the people in totality as one, which is what we are, you will not get angry. We only get angry when we see the world from our limited point of view, from your small perspective. Reality is not just about us. Reality supports the whole, totality. Being annoyed with anything You are clinging to your personal point of view, lacking totality. Therefore, you are not resourceful enough to resolve and help the situation. Seeing only your side is like looking at it with your eyes closed. Yeah, can't see anything right now. Like seeing the rear of the car only and ignoring the left side, the right side, the front, top and bottom. Is this how you make a decision when you buy a car? No. When we really begin to understand the world at the deeper levels, we stop shooting upon reality, others, and ourselves. We begin to live and let live. Insisting on our point of view instead of allowing reality to be the way it is exhausting and draining. Allowing reality to be brings us peace. Pushing your personal perspective and agenda on the planet is a game you cannot win. Ask yourself a better question. Why do others upset me? Could I be like them in some way? Does this exist in me? Do any or all of these things that upset me and others exist in myself? Go beyond your personal perspective. See all sides, totality. What is the larger dynamic, the big picture? Overstand to understand and understand to outerstand. Investigate the roots outside of yourself. There could be hardwired anger from past abuse blocking you from living the amazing life you deserve. Anger drains your positive energy. The outer world represents your inner world. Your outer world will not change until your inner world changes. A wider perception on life will dissolve your anger. Life is too good to be angry all the time. There's no problem with the world. The problem rests solely on you. People who have an amazing life don't get angry so easy. They only get disturbed during life-threatening situations. It's best to direct your anger toward problems, not people. Direct your energy toward solutions, not arguments. Results, not excuses. Y'all hear that? Sounds like freedom. Yeah! Cowboy takeaways. 6 paths to control your anger. 1. Find the root cause. Look for the source of your anger. You are denying or suppressing something within yourself, most likely stemming from past trauma that has shaped your identity. A childhood or past trauma is most likely being suppressed and triggered through others in communication. Go back, dig deep, and see what happened to you. Why are you being triggered? You are most likely upset about something you did or didn't do in the past. You're fighting to live up to new moral standards. So seeing someone else do it, you shift the attention from yourself to them. Maybe it's a struggle for you to be honest or loyal all the time. We don't struggle with being who we are naturally. You may be forcing yourself into an inauthentic state, and your body and mind are rebelling against it, causing you to project your anger out into the world. It's really the disowned part of you that you are really angry at. Situations are just highlighting what you disown within yourself. It's more comfortable to focus on the other person and the world than it is to admit that you have a problem inside. Anger is all about the internal world, all about you, never outside. Develop the habit of meditation to calm your mind. Bring yourself into awareness and become more observant of yourself. Work on healing all of your unresolved issues that make the decision to forgive yourself so you can stop being angry. 2. Listen to your anger. It's trying to tell you something about yourself. Anger is an emotion. Every emotion is a sign or message the subconscious mind is sending to your conscious mind. Use anger to point you in the right direction. Being angry, you perceive someone or something out there is violating your standards, your personal beliefs of how life should be. We basically push our values on others. You have to be just like me. When others don't live up to our ideals, we get angry. An example, you may be an honest person and someone just lied to you. Although we all have lied like them in the past, it would not upset us as much if it was not in us. Meaning we get upset because we are also capable of lying. or doing whatever the thing is that pushed our buttons in the first place. Anger teaches us about ourselves, so always be on the lookout for the lesson. 3, seek to understand. Anger is about a violation of our own personal standards. We have to be locked into our own personal perspective to maintain anger. Stop to consider the other perspective that you are ignoring. Look for totality, the big picture. What am I not seeing right now? What am I failing to understand here? An example, when others cut you off on the road while speeding, get into the mind of the other person and ask, have I ever did this? Why did I do it? Was I in a rush and late to work or late to picking up my kids? Was I rushing someone to the hospital? Was I driving crazy because I was hurt over a breakup? Seek to understand until you find acceptance. Control your anger by seeking totality of all situations. All sides play a vital role. 4, raise your consciousness. Anger only happens on the lower consciousness level. You are the producer of your anger, so you must take 1,000% responsibility for your condition. Others influence our reality and teach us about who we are. Our unresolved issues pop up. Being angry with another is really being angry at yourself. Carefully observe yourself next time you're upset. Allow it to happen like you are a third person watching. Notice what happens. As you watch yourself, you'll stop becoming angry. We are all more effective without anger. Fighting anger brings more anger. Only love and acceptance resolves. 5, watch what you say when you are angry. Your mouth is working faster than your mind. You don't always feel the same as when you have calmed down. Take a few deep breaths and count to 10 before you respond. Emotions don't have intellect. The best thing is to watch the anger rise and fall without your participation. You don't have to listen or do what it says. Watching is entertaining enough. Just breathe and smile. I like to add a little wink. Mr. Anger, shh, thank you for sharing, but I got this. Try listening to soothing songs that bring peace to your mind. If you get angry easily and find it hard to control yourself, find a quiet place away from everybody. Recognize that sometimes anger is justified. It may need to come out. However, realize that there are productive ways to do it instead of lashing out at others. Find a creative outlet or a hobby to elevate your mood and allow you to positively channel your energy. Channel your energy into something productive. Always choose self-development over self-destruction. 6, avoid all things that upset you. Stay away from situations or places or anything that makes you angry. Walk away immediately when you realize you're about to allow your anger to turn into rage or become violent. Anger is never ever an excuse to strike out at or abuse, physically or verbally, the people around you. If at any time you are thinking about doing something that would hurt yourself or other people, get immediate help. The best option is to remove yourself from the situation immediately. Cowboy recap. The person who angers you conquers you. Game over. You lose. We're not punished for our anger. We are punished by our anger. Holding on to anger, you're injecting yourself with lethal poison, waiting for someone else to die. It's not going to happen. You are only hurting yourself. Stop it. The hate you carry inside is hurting your heart more than the person you feel anger towards. Stop punishing yourself for the mistakes others make. Anger will always bring out the worst in you and leave you in shame. Let go of all guilt and grudges you have been hanging on to for years. You are holding tight to an anchor going deeper into the ocean. Your fate is inevitable if you don't let go. Drowning is your choice. Choose to release the anchor. Let it go and swim up to the light. Anger dilutes energy and blocks love from entering. Anger is just one letter away from danger. Beware. It's a warning. Anger destroys a lifetime of work in seconds. Been there, done that. Make love, not anger. Realize there are no rules and express yourself. The only thing you have control over is your response to external circumstances. Never give this power away. Anger never resolves anything, but it destroys everything. Forgive all to free yourself, even those who don't care about their actions. Holding on to anger towards them will only hurt you. Let it go. Put down the hot coal you want to throw at them. It's only burning your own hand. Ouch. Release your anger to reclaim your personal power and peace of mind. Talk about why you are angry or upset instead of yelling angry at others. We are all one. The illusion you have of separation between you and others must be erased to develop love and acceptance for all. Commit to reaching a state where nothing really bothers you. See through the eyes of love, compassion, and unity. Every minute you spend angry, you lose a minute of your life. Raise the price of your anger so high no one can afford it. Use your anger for good, for love. Direct all of your anger and energy towards your mission on the planet and use it as a force to drive you forward in making the world a better place. And with the gift of each day, remember not to take yourself and others so serious. We are living in paradise. Always choose compassion and patience over anger. This is Cowboy D, encouraging you to live like someone left the gate open. Rise to every occasion. Never give up and do whatever it takes to live your best life now. That's the Cowboys path. Hit them up and move them out. Yeah!